Hi! This client requested a flowery pink vintage design. This was also one of my favorite types of orders because a man ordered this cake for his partner, and clearly she gave him a pretty good idea of what she wanted, but still, it's sweet that he went through the effort to go through the ordering process and all of that. I've really been going through a buttercream floral era recently, which has given me a lot more practice. I haven't really practiced them this much in a while. I love working with pink because I love pink, but also it can be a little tricky because there's so many different shades that you can work with. I felt like this design kind of lent itself towards the more dusty pink, which is where I just use pink and then some red so that it's not super vibrant. I don't think this design would have looked quite right with a real hot, bright pink. I'm happy with where we ended up. Okay, side tangent time. My family grew up camping like 4 times-ish every summer. I have 2 sisters, so it was the 3 girls and my parents camping all the time, all over Wisconsin, all over the country. There's nothing wrong with any different way that people want to camp. If you want to have a camper, an RV, I'm with you. I love it. But we were type campers. Life just gets so busy into high school, after high school, and I hadn't been camping in a number of years. But we got invited on a camping trip recently, and I was telling some of my friends about it, and they were like, MK. You camping? Really? And I was so offended, even though I am like such a girly girl. Like, I guess if you didn't know me growing up, you wouldn't know how much experience I have. But I was like, you don't understand the Drayna level of camping that I went through as a child, okay? My dad built a custom like pantry cabinet for the back of our minivan that he called the Deb, standing for Drayna exhibition box. I went full John Drayna mode when we were preparing for this trip, and thankfully we were able to borrow my parents' gear because we don't have any of our own. It was so easy to get back into the groove, and also just to be able to do that for my husband because it was his friends that kind of invited us on his trip. He does most of the housework, so it was nice to be able to just be like, it's okay, I got everything. I'll handle it. This gave me all the nostalgic feels and memories about camping as a kid. And there was a couple families we would always go camping with, but one in particular had 2 boys. And like I said, I have 2 sisters. So we didn't really have like boys around the house ever. And they were as close as we ever got to like boy siblings. We would perform a play with them every year at the camping trip. And we would also do the Summer Camping Olympics. There was always a point in the play rehearsal process that one of the boys would have some drama, quit the play, and then come back at the last minute. And this happened every single year. And now I'm making his wedding cake next August, which is just so crazy. I could share a million more camping stories, but we'll leave it at that for now. I finished this cake off with some little roses on the sides for accents and a flower border around the top, which I just realized I actually don't have footage of because my phone died when I was doing that part, so my bad. I love the contrast of the white and the darker pink piping, and then all the flowers are kind of different shades in the middle. I am so happy with how this cake turned out. I think it's so beautiful, and I would love to hear some of your camping stories in the comments. Bye!